Hi, I'm Rika Brandon, and today we're going to talk about why your employee referral program isn't working. I know. How did I know that? How did I know it wasn't working? You know what? Because very few of them do. And here's why. One, because somebody told them they should do it. So they just put together something, maybe read a blog post or two and threw it together. And then they thought, well, I don't want to put that much money towards it, right? So maybe we'll make it like a couple $100. Maybe it's $200 or it's $500. But also, if we're going to do that, we need to make sure that person stays for 90 days. So we'll pay half when they start and half after, 90 days or 6 months. And I cannot tell you the number of times that I have had clients and prospects explain this to me, and it just makes me cringe because, again, I've been a third-party recruiter for most of my career, and people have paid me a lot of money to deliver great people to them that are interested in their organization. And yet those same people who are willing to pay me, I don't even know. I'm not that great at math. Maybe it's like 30 times more. Maybe it's 50. I don't know, but it's a lot more to get a great person into their organization, are looking at their own employees who understand their culture, who know it, who are going to work with this person in many cases. And they think, you know what? Ooh, $1,000, that's too rich for our blood. Okay, that's 50 cents an hour in the first hour they work full time. It is not that much. And it needs to be significant money to your team because otherwise it's not worth the effort. So here's what you're doing wrong. And I apologize in advance. This is something I'm pretty intense about because I think it is just a small tweak can really drastically change your results. And I don't think most people realize how limiting their decisions are. So step one, you can't just talk about it once. You've got to constantly be reminding them about referring people. It could be something as simple that comes with their paycheck. Hey, remember, you could have had an extra $1,000 or an extra $500. If you'd referred somebody, are you looking for Christmas money? Are you looking for, back to school money? Are you looking for summer vacation money? Whatever it is, pick four. It's each quarter of the year and pick a theme to help them think, oh yeah, that would be awesome if I had that, right? So we want to incentivize them to take action. The second thing is it needs to be worthwhile. If it's $250, like it might matter for somebody who's near minimum wage, but the reality is, it's not anything that's going to make them like work on it, after work or anything. If it happens, it happens. So what you want to do is make it more noteworthy. Make it something that is, it's a weekend trip. It's being gone. It's taking the whole family to a theme park. Whatever it is, it's something more significant that they can do with it. Maybe it's what they need to finally pay off their credit card debt, right? Or just their debt in general. That it's like, hey, you could even put that as one of your quarterly things. Hey, you know what? If you have $6,000 of credit card debt, if you refer 7 people to us, and they can be the barista who helps you at the coffee shop or the attendant at the gas station where you put on gas, like you could be debt free, right? Okay, so that's me thinking on the fly. So talk to your marketing department and make that a little bit cooler sounding. But the idea stands, right? Because we only think they're going to talk to their friends and family. The reality is, if you do it right, you can turn your employees, especially the ones who are wired a bit more extroverted and money hungry, the ones wired a bit more like me, into roving recruiters for you. So now they go to fast food for lunch and they have great service. They're going to say, hey, you know what? You should come work where I work. You have a great attitude. Let me give you a card or let me give you my name. We're hiring right now, right? So just imagine that. If you made it interesting enough, it goes far beyond them just talking to their friends and family about it. Now they're acting as recruiters for you. So step one, is make it really worth their while. And we'll talk about it often. Talk about it often, then make it worth their while. And the third thing is to not tie it to retention. The reality is, as a third-party recruiter, I don't guarantee they're going to be with you for 3 years. I don't do any of that. Like we have guarantees and we have warranties and stuff, but that's on you. Honest to God, as the HR team, as the leader, they've recruited the person, they've gotten to the door, they've helped them through all their concerns. They said yes to your offer. And now you're not only expecting them to do all of that work, but you're going to expect them to be responsible for if that person's still there 90 days later. I feel like you need to recognize and own that that's your responsibility as the business owner and the leader to keep people. Retention isn't coworkers' responsibility. Okay, so that's something I feel pretty strongly about, and it is a surprising number of people that do it. Now, don't get me wrong. You can give a good sign-on bonus and you can throw in a retention bonus, and I'm down for that. But the sign-on bonus and the referral bonus should not be tied to that person being there because that's your responsibility to do. And if you can't do it, that's on you. So those are the three things I would say are really important and why it's probably not working as well as you want. One, you don't promote it enough. You don't help them see why it matters to them. Two, it's not significant enough money, right? So you're spending a whole bunch of money on Indeed, maybe LinkedIn, all this stuff, but you're being super cheap about this for some reason, right? Even though these are some of the best hires and resources you can find, right? And the third thing is that you are making it too hard to earn it. And so people are like, it's like too many steps to go through, right? It's not that easy. All right, bonus tip, because this is important too. We got to make it easy for people to refer it. So you can have business cards printed up and just have them put their name on it. Like, hey, I was referred by. So then, Susie or Bob, who are more extroverted, are going to grab that. They're going to write their name. They're going to be handing those out like crazy, right? For example, for some of my clients, I've gone in and done trainings about different ways that you can recruit people that give you great service. And it crazy. It was like 1,000% increase in their referrals because of the fact that like suddenly they thought, oh, it doesn't have to just be somebody I know is looking for a job, because that is what your employee base thinks about when they think about referring people. Oh, my friend is looking for a job. We want them to think about, hey, my friend is awesome and I would like to spend more time with them. Or, hey, you know what? That barista was amazing. I'd like to spend more time with them. I bet they'd fit right in. Now we're talking about really exponentially improving that power of your employee referral program. Okay, I hope this helps. Happy hiring.